I'm selling it.
The GTR?
It goes lights, camera, action when I step into the limelight. Easily adapted to the high life. Dressed to impress like it's
In-N-Out.
and when you live in
What the flippin' heck makes In-N-Out so good? And if you're an In-N-Out hater, just don't. I saw this TikTok where these dudes got a bucket of spread from In-N-Out. Now I get it. Respectfully. Goodness, as the radar detector goes off. Fortunately, we weren't doing anything illegal.
Anything else I can help you find today?
Nope, that's it.
So a couple quick things. If you notice this behind me, if you recognize that, you are a real one, you're a true OG. This was the first video that I ever filmed, was right there. I used to have a Toyota Tacoma. I strapped some seats in the back of it and we went through this car wash while I was outside of the car. Now, I will fully admit that was not one of the safest things I've ever done in my entire life, but I've got a wife, I've got a family, I got kids, so I'm trying to integrate things into my life to be a little bit safer, and that's where today's video sponsor comes in, Bosch ENVISION wipers. Now, it may come as no surprise that one of the sketchiest things about driving in severe weather, in the snow, in the rain, or even just at nighttime is that you just can't see anything, which is why a set of high-performance windshield wipers are so underrated for your car. So whether you're mobbing in the GTR on a Saturday morning, headed to Cars and Coffee, or you're in the Raptor exploring new trails, Bosch high-performance windshield wipers are gonna help you see what matters most and get you to wherever you're trying to go safely. Bosch ENVISION windshield wipers handle the harshest nighttime conditions with optimal clarity, and they enhance safer driving. And for a limited time, you're gonna catch a rebate when you purchase a pair of Bosch high-performance windshield wipers. Visit the first link in the description below. Mega shout out to Bosch for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to it. Oh my gosh. Look at those mountains. If you don't live somewhere where there are mountains, they are so underrated. OG subscribers will remember we used the mountain bike on the vlog. I kind of miss it. Did we bring it back? So the basement is officially done. You guys may or may not remember what it looked like, but here it is now. So this is the playroom. You may or may not remember, I've got two kids. This is their room. This is officially their space. They have taken over, they have moved in. I don't suspect they're going anywhere anytime soon. This is the new bathroom. I'm actually super pumped on this. Hello. But the real money maker, again, you guys may or may not remember what this looked like before. It has changed a lot. Welcome to the new office.
Feeling better than I ever been. Cairo in his bag, this beat is heaven sent. Back up in my element, new whip, trunk up in the front, I whip an elephant. It's all limo tent, that's how you move when you the president. You assin' off stream, treat him like my last name.
I'm so stoked at how this came out. I've got the exact computer setup that I wanted. It's just my laptop, but I have this nice mount here where I can just plug it in, and when I'm done, I can take it with me on the go. I've got my long-term storage right here. This is full of like 3 hard drives. I've got space for 1 more, so I can store all my files long term. I built this like soundproof board that I could mount on the wall. It just helps a little bit with like some of the echoes and stuff throughout here when I'm talking. Back here I went with these actual toolboxes from Home Depot. I love that they're just like all blacked out with the wood top. It kind of matches this vibe that I have going on. Tons of drawers, tons of storage so I don't lose anything. I know right where everything is at a moment's notice. Ready to check this out? Boom, baby, we got lights. This one's for you guys, the real ones. I appreciate you so much. This is the little 100,000 subscriber YouTube plaque. This is the lens that I started vlogging on. This is my ride helmet that I used for years for like car racing, for motorcycles. It's smell approved, it's now expired, so I put it on the shelf to retire it. And then we're still a little bit unsure about what we're doing on this side of the room, but for right now, this is kind of our workout space. I don't know if you guys know this, but I do actually try to go to the gym every day. I don't work out a lot here at home, but it is nice to have the option. We've got our fancy little Peloton here. Okay, but to the topic at hand, I don't necessarily want to do this, but I feel like it's the right choice. The title of today's video is not clickbait. I didn't snake you guys. We are selling a car. And if you guessed the GTR, I told myself I would never sell this car. But fortunately, I'm sticking to my guns. That day has not come yet. We're not selling the GTR. If you guessed the Fox body, you would be wrong. You'd be wrong. You'd be totally wrong if you haven't given up on the Fox body project yet. Not quite ready to let that dream die. If you guessed the Corvette has been a little bit of a heartache, but there's no way I can sell the Corvette. It's almost done. So ladies and gentlemen, that leaves us with one possible vehicle. The day has come. We're selling the Raptor. But this thing is so insanely filthy, so we gotta go wash it. No way, look what the cat drug in. Bro, a Supra? At the car wash? What are you doing here, bro?
Is that a Supra? Dude, is it a Supra?
Is this a sign? I've been talking about getting a different car in place of this one. We've been talking a lot about a JDM car. Is that the sign? We're going to get the car washed up to sell it, or the truck washed up to sell it. Supra's here. And on that note, the Raptor has been a little bit neglected. She is a little dusty, a little musty, a little dirty. So we're gonna get her nice and spruced up for the next owner, hopefully one of you guys. Now it's strongly advised you don't do this, but you know, YOLO, we're selling it. Oh my gosh. Bro, older fellow too. I want to be like this dude when I grow up. Just got my freaking headphones on, jamming, washing my Supra. He won. He won. That's all there is to it. He wins the day. The time has come to sell the 2011 Ford SVT Raptor. This truck is absolutely incredible. I don't necessarily want to get rid of it, but I feel like in order to continue growing the channel, it just makes the most sense. I don't know if I ever actually mentioned this, but the original plan with the Raptor was the twin turbo. I was texting my brother, I'm like, hey, what should I build next? What would be like a cool build? He's like, you should do a twin turbo Gen 1 Raptor. So that's what we ended up picking. So this was kind of in line after the C6 build was completed. I was gonna pick up a twin turbo kit for this, do that. But after driving this truck for a while, I just started to realize like how much I love it just the way that it was. It was absolutely perfect. This is a super clean 2011. At the filming of this video, about 70,000 miles, something like that. And with how expensive the twin turbo kit itself was going to be, the install, the tuning, and everything like that, this truck isn't really built for that kind of power. And lastly, like this just isn't really like an off-road channel. Like off-road builds aren't really my passion. I love them, I appreciate them. This is like one of the best daily drivers out there, but I figured it'd just be wise to invest that money somewhere else that makes a little bit more sense for the channel. So all that being said, at the time that this video goes live, the Raptor is for sale. I'm gonna start by asking $49,000 for it. If you're not familiar with it, it is a Hennessy package Raptor. That means it's got a few things on it, like the Hennessy cutout, the exhaust, the Hennessy intake, the Hennessy tune. It's got a custom front bumper on it with skid plate. It has some aftermarket SVC bump stops on it, so you can truly jump this truck. You really can. It's truly an absolute beast, and I'm so sad to see it go, but we have better places we can put the money right now. I feel like we've got a lot of like OG references, but if you're an OG subscriber, you'll remember I had a Toyota Tacoma that we put a hot tub in the back. So you already know the truck bed hot tub sequel is coming to a vlog near you. We're gonna round up all the homies. We're gonna fill up this entire bed full of water. I haven't jumped the truck quite yet, but maybe that's the time to do it with all your homies in the back. So again, this isn't goodbye forever. We are gonna replace the Raptor with something else, so its spirit will live on vicariously through another build on the channel. But that is going to mark the end of today's video. We have something exciting coming up for the GTR. The Corvette build is going to get wrapped up very, very soon. As you saw in the previous video, they have the motor out, everything's ready to go. It's gonna be back from the machine shop any day now. But as always, if you made it this far in the video, you're a real one. Thank you so much for watching. I sure hope you liked it. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the bell. And on that note, see you in the next video.